Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Breakfast with Bando, and for those of you of a certain age, you will be familiar with the name Fat Bloke, also known as Paul Sawyer, who was the editor of White Dwarf for quite some time, so Paul Sawyer is an ex-Games Workshop employee, and he went on to co-found Warlord Games, who make things such as Pike and Shot, Bolt Action, Hail Caesar, that sort of thing. Now, unfortunately, Paul Sawyer, last year or earlier this year, I believe it was, at Salute, had a bit of an issue. I believe he had a stroke. And unfortunately, the guys over at Warlord have had to make a statement that basically Paul Sawyer he's no longer going to be returning to work at Warlord, where he was basically sort of, one of the tip-top guys there. Now, I've had a brief chat with Paul. I think it was not this Salute, might have been the last Salute or the one before that, and was a very nice guy. Like, just as a kid, always thought he looked a bit scary. Not as scary as Adrian Wood looked, but I always felt he looked a bit scary to me as like a 7-year-old sort of kid. But yeah, when I actually got to meet him, he was a lovely person. Now, yeah, unfortunately, he's going to be. He was at the open day, he will be at the open day. On the 21st of September. So if you are in the Nottingham area, or close enough, or if you're one of those people that likes to make the trip to Warhammer World regularly, Warlord Games have their own studio that they do an open day once a year, and they're well worth a visit. And you got the big release of 3rd edition Bolt Action this weekend, I believe. I think it was the 8th. So I just wanted to make this, guys, to, twofold, really. First of all, I wanted to say best of luck to Paul and his family and the guys at Warlord. As a hobbyist, I'm not all doom and gloom, I have to support and offer my condolences and, thoughts and prayers, as it were. And as a person who is faithful, I will keep him in my prayers to make sure he does have a recovery as possible, as soon as possible. But also, I have to say that Paul Sawyer, he was known as Fat Bloke, like that was the joke. Now you look at him nowadays, and he's not particularly fat compared to a lot of us. You can see him here in the studio. I think that's Gav Thorpe. That's pretty normal nowadays. So what I wanted to say was, guys, and I'm not the person to say this, you guys have seen, you've seen my forearms and hands, you know how fucking chubby my arms are. I'm not a spring chicken, and I know a lot of us aren't. Do yourself a favour and make sure you look after yourself when you're younger. If you are of an age, it gets more and more important. I've noticed that in the last couple of years quite considerably. So, guys, take your health seriously. Being fat's not cool, it's not acceptance, it's not self-love. You're not healthy. Don't listen to those idiots that claim that being hugely overweight can be healthy and you can be just as athletic and fit as someone who's skinny. They're lying. Just get out there, guys. Get to the gym. Walk to work, one day a week maybe, if you can. Walk back from work one day a week if you can. Don't... cut down the number of takeaways you have, cut down the amount of bread you eat, cut down the amount of pasta and chips and all that sort of stuff. Try and cut down the amount of oil you use. Seriously, things like even though the oils that are marketed as being healthy are really bad for you. I'm not telling you to go out there and eat rabbit food, guys. I don't eat rabbit food. If you told me I could never eat a steak again, I'd kill you and eat you. But, you know, try to avoid all the processed food. It's not happened to me yet, touch wood. But I'm not well. You know, I have problems because of my size. You know, I have mobility problems because of my size. You know, I'm not as fit. I can't enjoy my hobbies as much as I'd like to. You know, one of my other biggest hobbies that I take part in, other than wargaming, is airsoft. And I can't run around the woods with my friends as much as I'd like to because I injure myself or I just get exhausted. So this one's really aimed at those of you who are under the age of sort of 25. Just do it now. I know you think, oh, it's going to be hard. It gets harder. Just listen to an old man who's been there already, which I know you don't want to do because I didn't listen to the old man when he told me, and he didn't listen to his old man when he told him, and so on and so forth until the beginning of time. But, you know, we got to just outlast the enemy. You know, get fit, stay strong, get healthy, train like you hated, because you are. Alright, that got kind of weird and morbid, but I believe in you guys, and I think, you know, we can support each other. So best of luck to Paul Sawyer. You know, I hope you get well soon. Best of luck to the Warlord guys. You know, I hope you find someone to fill his very large shoes. And if you guys are going to the open day on the 21st of September, let me know. Pop it down in the comments and let me know you're going, because I'd love to get some pictures. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando. If you want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to help me pay for my gym membership, you can always put a super thanks down there, or super chat, whatever. You don't have to. Thank you very much guys, have a great day. Hopefully we'll have another video out before the end of the week. Alright, bye bye.